So everybody say hi to YouTube. This is quite an interesting deck we have here. This is, well, it was going to be an exact carbon copy of a deck list from the top 16 of one of the recent Pioneer challenges, but smart user in chat, not me, recommended to add a Drowner of Hope to go infinite with Yarok and Displacer, but we needed a 5-drop enchantment creature, so what better way to play the best card in Magic in Doomwake Giant? So this is a very, very interesting deck. So we're trying to build around Enigmatic Incarnation, which allows you to sacrifice an enchantment at the beginning of your end step, and if you do, you search for a creature with mana value equal to +1 of the sacrificed enchantment's mana value. So you're using a lot of 2-mana enchantments that replace themselves. This draws a card, this draws a card, this it gets you a card by them sacrificing a creature, and you're kind of curving those into 3-mana creatures. So you can get Knight of Autumn, Rallier to get one of these back to draw more cards. You can also get Moon-Blessed Cleric, which allows you to get either another Incarnation, which then gets really nasty, or you can get Fires. You can turn any of your 3s into Siege Rhinos, and then the end game is you are obviously Yorion deck, which allows you can blink Siege Rhinos and all that kind of stuff. But the actual infinite combo is, again, we have Drowner of Hope plus Eldrazi Displacer plus Yarok. So essentially, if you have that combo, you displace your own Drowner, make 4 tokens, use 3 of them to sacrifice to the Displacer, displace again, and you net a token every single activation, which gives you infinite Scion tokens. So that's kind of like the end game, I guess, if you were. But this deck just has like a lot of ways to replace cards. It has a good amount of cheap removal. It's got Fable to smooth out its draws. It has Fires, so even if you have, like, obviously it's a 5-color deck, but even if you have, like, not access to all 5 colors of mana, you can still cast a bunch of spells with Fires. And, yeah, there's a lot going on here. A lot of one-ofs. I don't want to go over all of them, because they're, you know, there's a ton of them, but yeah, you kind of get the general idea. Get this card into play, get this card into play, get some stuff going, maybe flicker a Yorion. And, yeah, this is going to be a lot of fun. We may not win some matches, but we'll see how it goes. League number 2. Let's give it a shot. Nope. Surely we'll find a playable hand at some point. Alright, I'm going to keep this and put back Yarok, because I kind of want Yarok in my deck to be able to search it with Incarnation. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you for the 11 months. 1 year, 1 month closer to that 1-year subscriber badge. Thank you for the 11. Hope you're having a good day today, buddy. Alright, but back Yarok. The hand functions. It's not good, but it functions. It's going to look weird, but I'm actually going to lead on Overgrown Farmland, because it's the only way that I can cast this on turn 2. So I can go Farmland into Triome plus Chain of the Rocks. It does screw me up on curve, because I can't go Tapland into Yorion into Fires. But I think it's fine. I want to make sure I have the ability to cast Chain on turn 2. Yeah, well... I don't know if I really want to chain to Firebrand. Although, if I chain Firebrand and they play Eidolon, I don't really care. Because my hand's all 4s anyways, so that's probably fine. This is good if I draw a, like a 2-mana spell, especially Omen. I can go Tapland Omen. Yeah, so we'll just go Triome, pass... Next turn, Marsh, Fires, Incarnation. Do we have a 2-drop creature we can get off Chained? Oh, the one that draws a card. Yeah, okay. What's up, Dr. Raptor? I guess I could also sack the Fires to get a 5-drop. Oh, I can just get Tolsimir, right? Yeah, Tolsimir just decimates them, right? Yeah, we just go Fires, Incarnation, sack Fires, get Tolsimir. Yeah, this is just gross. This is gross. And then we could pick up the Tolsimir with Yorion. Good God. I had fucking 20! I had 20, dog! That was disgusting. There are some reports that the TO is a close friend of Buttina, but that's probably gossip. Ooh, drama. I like drama. I can Blight a land of mine. Yeah, I know. I can Blight my own land and then sack it. I kind of want to just sack this and get a Rhino. Go Gloomshrieker. Gloomshrieker, get back Fires. Sack Gloomshrieker, get Rhino. I guess they might kill the Gloomshrieker. Nope. Alright. Do you want to keep playing? I mean, I guess they can set up Embercleave, but... See, that's how the mono-red matchup should go. That's how the mono-red matchup should go. Alright, let's bring in our 9 lives. I think that's it. I mean, this thing blocks well, but... Did we cut the last time? Maybe the Blood Mage? Need more wolves to trigger Dulcimir? Well, we can copy it. Sideboard Cat? What do you mean? I think I'm gonna cut this Blood Mage. Oh, the 9 lives. That's what you said. That's what you meant. Okay. I was like, what are you talking about? I see you're playing Yorion. Do you want to see a complete pile of crap Yorion deck for Pioneer? I mean, I'm down for it. I'm always down for Yorion piles. Okay, well, I have double Trial and 2 mana and 2/1 gain 4 life, so I'm never mulliganing this hand in a million fucking years. This hand's insane against mono red. Lead on Overgrown Tomb. Fae, Shredder, Pyromancer, Bone Crusher, Narset, Saheeli. Oh, and you're trying to whir for the Luxior? That's a little too deep for me. That's maybe a little bit too deep. What happened to channel points? What do you mean? Viewer rewards, channel points. Channel points are enabled. They appear to all be there. I don't know what you mean. They're all there. They're all turned on. Do you not see the channel points? I guess I should play Triome this turn. There we go, some fat clouds. Got him! Alright, take one. So their last card might be Embercleave. I could Knight of Autumn their Annex, which is probably better, because that's way better if they have Cleave. Yeah, I'm just gonna kill their Annex. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. I could have also potentially picked up Yorion that turn and tried to set up Yorion double Trial. But, okay. I'm certainly trading for the Swiss Spear, right? Take 3, go to 15. It's actually kind of a lot of damage. But I have to trade for the Swiss Spear. I can't not do that. Okay, let's think about this. So, I think I just go Yorion Tapland? I could play a 5/5. Omen first. Yeah, but if I have to shock, I die. Right? 4, 7, 12, 14. As of right now, I'm going to 1 life. Which means I guess I'm just dead to the ruins regardless. The Den and the token are both red. So what's my out? Maybe I just have to play Kenrith. They have 15 on board? I counted 14. 4, 7, 10, 12, 13. Oh, it is 15. Yeah. So if I go Shock Kenrith, 13, block the Torbran, I take 11 and go to 2, Omen of the Chained. Omen of the Chained would definitely do it, but like, if I cast Kenrith, I'm not dead on board, right? Shock, 13, Kenrith, block Torbran, take 3, 6, 8, 11, go to 2. I think I'm just going to play Kenrith and hope they have nothing. It's technically an out. And then if I untap, I can just gain a bunch of life. I guess only 5, but... Oh, they drew Cleave? Well, I'm never beating Cleave anyways, so... I guess they may have had that last turn. At 5? So even if I chained... Oh. Okay. So now I can go Incarnation, sack a Trial to get Skyclave Apparition. Skyclave, block the Den, take 2, go to 3. That actually plays. Green, blue, red, this. Yeah, that plays. That one definitely plays. So sack Trial. Is there anything else I can get? I can get Rallier into Trial, but then they just sack token, then I die, right? Yeah. So it has to be Skyclave, I think. Skyclave is better than Deputy because if they spend mana to kill the Skyclave, they don't get back the Torbrain, they just get a blank 4/4. I mean, I'm still in a terrible spot, don't get me wrong, but... So they equip the Satyr, and then I guess I go to 1? And hope to peel... If I peel a 3-mana enchantment... I'm just trying to think if it's better to chump block and go to 3. Because at 3, I'm not dead to the ruins. Yeah, I think blocking is good. This puts me to 3, which means if I can just make a couple of blockers... Oh, okay. Where does that get me? What exactly does Yarok read? Is it only creatures? A permanent. Okay, so what I can actually do... Holy shit, this is nuts. I can go end of turn, sack Incarnation to get Yarok, sack Trial to get Rallier, which gets back both Trials, which then gets 4 triggers. I can't get Yarok and Tolsimir because I can't... Or can I? Can I get Yarok and Tolsimir? I can, right? Because I can just sack both Incarnations. Which is way better, right? Yeah, that's way better. I guess there's no reason to cast the Omen. So let's go blue, green, this. Play Incarnation. So sack Incarnation, get Yarok. Sack Incarnation, get Tolsimir. Tolsimir triggers. Oh my god, this is disgusting. Fight this thing. Oh, did I stack them wrong? I think I stacked them wrong. I think it's fine, though. And then fight this. Fight this. That was disgusting. Oh boy. That was gross. Double Tolsimir trigger doesn't work how you want. Yeah, the second one doesn't actually fight, but I still gain a life. I knew that the second one wasn't going to fight, which is why I think I may have stacked them incorrectly, but... I could have actually killed their Satyr token, right? I think I just stacked them wrong. I mean, they still have a 5/5 double strike trample, which I guess I'm just going to go to 5. Alright, I'm at 5. No biggie. Okay, I'll respond. Oh my god. Oh, that's gross. I think I top both, right? Because I get double trigger here, double trigger here. I do go to 3. Is there any way I can avoid going to 3? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I can avoid going to 3. Cast Doomwake first. Oh, because that kills the Eidolon. Yeah, okay. So then we go... Do I want the Mimic? I probably want the Mimic for next turn, right? Yeah, I'm just going to top all this stuff. So I can go Doomwake first. Get double trigger. And then white... Chain to the Rocks. And... I think I can attack with both. Oh, this thing has lifelink. Yeah, this thing has lifelink. Oh, man. Alright, hold on. Where is it? I have to screenshot just this. Just that. That's all. Oh, man. Actually doing it. Actually doing it. Is that my favorite card to cast? Yes. Yes, the answer to that question is fucking yes. Twitch subs to afford a foiled Doomwake Giant? What do you think of... What am I? Yeah, okay. I'm in. Funnily enough, Sacred Foundry does not cast Incarnation, so it's kind of awkward, but... A graded 10 Doomwake Giant, I wish. Graded 10 foil Doomwake Giant. Rakdos Sack, huh? I wonder if this is good enough. Sappy, thank you for the bits. Now I can get one. Nah, they're way more expensive than that. Let's see how much a foil Doomwake Giant costs. Very, very unlucky of them. Alright, Doomwake Giant. Not the promo version. I don't like the promo version. Foil. Near mint. I like $1. Okay, you got me there. Shh. We have to keep the bit. We have to keep the bit that I don't have enough subs to afford a foil Doomwake. If I answered you, I missed it. Oh, I said if you're talking about Explore specifically, Explore is not legal in Pioneer. You mentioned the card Explore, so. Cauldron Familiar. You got it. Alright, Omen of the Sea. Give me some lands. Give me some lands. Okay, that works. I guess I Lithoform Blight my own land. Probably the Sacred Foundry. So at that point, I should keep up the Sacred Foundry in case I draw Chain of the Rocks. I guess I could have cast a Lithoform Blight before playing my land and just played a tap land. Maybe that was better. But I was worried about drawing exactly Chain of the Rocks for the Familiar. But I guess at that point, if I drew Chained, I could just play the Godless Shrine untapped. So, yeah, I should have waited on playing my land. Make this deck in the Explorer. Oh, Explorer on Arena. I see. Explorer, huh? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't really know exactly what's legal and what's not legal in Explorer, so I'm not 100% sure. Alright, so we go Fires. We go Fires Incarnation, but what are we doing with it? I guess we're going to kill the Mayhem Devil? Oh, I don't have to cast Siege Rhino, do I? I could just get Skyclave and kill the Mayhem Devil. It's Fires into Rhino, but that leaves them with the Devil in play. I could just go Incarnation, sack Omen, get Skyclave. And then next turn, just go absolutely berserk, play second Incarnation, Siege Rhino, just go nuts. I could just go absolutely nuts next turn. They might just be dead. I do take a damage from sacrificing the Omen, but I think that's fine. Yeah, I guess I could also Knight the Witch's Oven, but it's probably better to just kill the Mayhem Devil. Funnily enough, if they target the Skyclave with this trigger on the stack, they actually don't get the 3/3. So they probably have to just target me with the triggers. Yeah. It's kind of funny, right? So they sack Cat, dome me, get back Cat, dome me, let Devil die. And I end up at 9? But they have no Devil in play. It's everything in Pioneer, but they put all the cards. They've not put... Yeah, exactly. So, like, I don't know what in this deck is not on Arena. I don't think Siege Rhino's on Arena, right? Okay, that might kill me. I don't think Rhino's on Arena. Fuck! So I got a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I think they had me going to 1 here, if I did my math right. Siege Rhino added to Arena last week. That should kill me, right? F's in chat. Man, I definitely win this game if they don't have a second Devil. I don't think I can play around it. Kinda sucks. Alright, they can't beat that one. Always wanted me to... Not really sure what's bad against them. Maybe cut the package. I don't even know if I want the package against them. Let's go with this. Would just casting Rhino have kept me alive? No, because they would have had double Devil, right? Can they beat 9 lives? The problem with 9 lives is it does not stop Cauldron Familiar. And also, every time they deal every time one Mayhem Devil trigger happens and they target you, that's 1 counter on 9 lives. So I don't even think it's that good. Counter Secrets, Doomwake Giant, Chain of the Rocks, Eldrazi Displacer, a few of the lands. Yeah, I mean, the Drowner or the Doomwake or whatever, that's kind of like the package that I added, but if without Chain of the Rocks, you can't build this deck. Displacer, too. Displacer is a huge part of it. Displacer is probably your single best Enigmatic Incarnation target. Yeah, also, you're probably missing a good percentage of the mana base. Because, well, I mean, I guess the part of the reason why you're playing the Pain lands over other lands is because they work with Displacer. So without Displacer, you probably don't need the Pain lands, but it's like, I don't know, I just don't... I feel like you kind of really need Displacer to make everything work. This hand's kind of sketch. This hand's okay. I don't love it, but it's okay. 9 lives basically makes your total life total 9 in this matchup. Pretty much, yeah. I want to lead on black-white, I think. Eidolon Rhetoric is also missing. It's a pretty important card against Phoenix, for sure. Am I playing Spiriting Companion? I think so. It's kind of awkward, though, because then I can't play Fires on curve. I'm just going to play a tap land. I need to be able to play Fires on curve. Phoenix is barely a deck and Explorer? Really? Oh, right, no Delve spell. Sure. They kept. Not a lot going on there. Probably a hand with a lot of removal? Or they're like sandbagging Thoughtseize for the last possible turn to try and snipe fires. But like Oven to nothing. We have like an Ob Nixilis in hand. But no, because they would have played a creature last turn. I don't know what their hand is. Yeah, no Nykthos. Do you guys think that they're ever going to bring Nykthos to Explorer? I mean, obviously they're eventually going to, but like, how soon do you think they're going to put it in? Because there have been a lot of people asking for it. Go blank. I discard Triome Trial and then go Fires Displacer. Kind of surprised they brought that in. People love bringing in Go blank in basically every matchup. Funnily enough, we don't have a colorless source to activate Displacer. Nykthos needs to get the Banhammer already. Well, that's why I'm thinking, like, I think they're strongly considering whether they want to ban Nykthos before the PT. I mean, they'll probably consider it at some point. I don't know. I don't think it needs to get banned, but... Do I offer the trade? I feel like I probably don't offer the trade. Maybe I do. I want a Yorion first. Because I don't want them to be able to, like... I guess they would never block Sack Kill Companion, but... If for whatever reason they want to kill the Companion here, and they decide to sack the Devil, then I get a free 3 damage in. I don't think they would ever do that, but... I don't know. I don't know if I want to offer this trade. Offering the trade is really good if they draw Cauldron Familiar, and then I'm just on Yorion Beatdown. I think it's fine. I think they might take the trade, especially if they don't have anything. Okay, they didn't take the trade. That's a little scary. Okay, not bad. But we need to find a colorless source. When a ban this close to the PT be bad, as it would invalidate lots of testing. The PT's not until February, right? Why would they take the trade? I mean, they haven't done anything in the first couple of turns. I thought their hand was kind of bad. I guess their hand's not bad. I think I'm not going to block. Yeah, I think I shouldn't block. I'm pretty sure it's in February, right? Confirm or deny chat. The PT's in February. I thought it was. Yeah, it's February. That's what I thought it was. Still a ways away. Yeah, lots and lots of time to test. Seen Port North live yet? No, I haven't. Oh, now that you mention it, they were... I think I missed them. Now that you mention it, I think I missed them. I think it was that exact show. Yeah. I was considering going to Tattoo the Earth, which is... It's actually a 2-day festival. I don't know if I can go Friday. But I guess Friday's kind of shit anyways. But Anthrax, Black Label Society, Hatebreed, At the Gates, no blocks. What else we got? Bleeding Through, Terror, Municipal Waste, Within the Ruins, Crowbar, that's a good show. And then the day after is Simple Plan Sum 41. Very, very different shows. You don't like Anthrax? I guess you're not an Anthrax guy. Alright, we got Party Like a Rockstar by Shop Boys. Alright. I'm down. Party like a rock. I thought the lead singer was unwell. Not sure. I didn't hear anything about it. They haven't canceled the tour yet. Alright, what are we doing? They're at 14? I can Lithoform Blight the Hive. Probably start with that. Attack first. They have 3 cards in hand. I kind of feel like they have Fatal Push for Siege Rhino, which means I might cycle the Triome first. Yeah, I'm going to cycle the Triome first. Like, I mean, I don't think if I hit a removal spell I would cast it, but... Alright. Cast Rhino, they go to 7, we go to 13. Sack this, we go to 12, they push. If they have pushed, still Lightning Helix. Yeah, no, it's not bad if they have push, but... Got here in time to see a Rhino on the stack. You missed last matchup. I cast Doomwake Giant. I know you saw my tweet, though. Oh, it was so good. I cast Doomwake Giant with a Yarok in play, got 2 triggers, and then cast the Chain of the Rock, got 2 triggers off the Chain, and then 2 triggers off the Doomwake Giant. It was like... Every time I've put Yarok into play, it's been completely insane. Have I gotten a Fable or Rhino yet? No, not yet. You guys think Eternal Witness is too strong for Pioneer? Eternal Witness at home. I think Eternal Witness would be fine for Pioneer. I mean, this deck would love to play it. Do you guys think Mono Green would play Eternal Witness? Actually, it would be kind of insane in Mono Green, right? Because you're milling cards with Cavalier, and you can hit Eternal Witness off of Storm the Festival. Yeah, that one's an MH2, not me, though, so it's not Pioneer legal. Ob Nixilis. No sack the Mayhem Devil. I'll lose 2. If I draw a colorless source, we are in business. So that I can go Gloomshrieker, get back Displacer, play Displacer, activate. They're at 9. I'm wondering if I should even be going after Ob Nixilis. I could just attack them. They have 2 cards in hand. Yeah, I think I'm just going to attack them. Gloomshrieker, Displacer, pass. Keep the land, discard the land to Ob Nixilis. Yeah, Ob's not really doing that much. Because I can just hold the Shipwreck Marsh. Wow, going to 1. Alright. Alright, going to 1. I could get back the Triome, because colorless source is lethal. Well, isn't getting back the Triome better? Oh no, because I don't get back that Displacer. Well, the nice thing about getting back Displacer is it's a second blocker. And it's just another body that's lethal. Because the dog also dies to a single trigger. This, like, gives me a good blocker. I'm gonna get back Displacer. I just want more blockers. For blocking? I mean, I don't want to take 3. That's like a randomly a way I could lose this game, right? If they, like, rip Cat or something, and they have, like... I don't know, they, like, dispute into Cat's second oven or something. And I just take 3 damage for no reason. Yeah, I'm gonna block. Made a token. Okay. Yeah. Grab Triumph Cycle for something better to cast. Yeah, but if I brick, I don't put a second blocker in play, which is kind of awkward. It's a 3/3 that gets claimed. Sure, that, I guess, is a good point. It's a lot worse if they draw claim. That's a fair point. That is a good argument against it. Maybe a way I could lose this game. Oh. Well, that's not good. Doesn't look like they have claim. But they could certainly find claim. Yeah, I think we're gonna die. I hope I get punished and they draw claim. Yeah, I should have probably knocked out the Displacer pack. I didn't even think about claim. Yeah, it's probably better to just get the Triumph cycle, try to find something that kills them. Another Rhino kills them. Incarnation kills them, because I can sack Shrieker for Rhino. Okay. But now they have no mana left. So we don't die? The best they can do is put me to 3? Cool. Alright, game 3. Whew, the sweat is real. The sweat is real. Mayhem Devil made up gain 2 life. Well, they minused. You hate Mayhem Devil. Tell me how you really feel. I've heard some people say they think Mayhem Devil should be banned, which I think is hilarious. I think that's funny. I feel like every time somebody loses to a card, and I mean, I do this too. You know, they lose to a card and they're like, yeah, we should just ban it. Like, my opponent lost to Doomwake Giant last match. They're like, yeah, just ban Doomwake Giant, get it over with. If they ever ban Doomwake Giant in any format, I'd probably just quit Magic. I'm running 4-color Rhinos list. I've been having some issues with it. Feels really clunky. Some draws, you can't draw the clunk. Thinking about going back to Team Earth Fable. One thing I might recommend trying, Best Friend, is I haven't tried it myself, but Fable in 4-color. Because Fable just fixes everything. I thought about playing Fable over Bone Crusher in 80 card Rhinos. And I think it's good. Also, Fable's kind of sick to blink with Yorion too. So I think it just makes sense. Like, it's arguably better in the 80 card Rhinos than it is in 60 card Rhinos. Just because of Yorion. Okay. So, Chain Fires. This is like the best sample hand of all time. Because I have 3 lands, 4 spells, and I can't cast a single spell. Not only do I have 4 spells, 3 lands, I have 4 colors of mana, and I literally can't cast a spell. I mean, I kind of want to keep it, because if I draw a mountain, this hand is cracked. And every mountain I have in my deck casts Deputy. So how many outs do I have? How many actual mountains? 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, 11. It's only 11. That's kind of low. It's kind of low. I mean, Omen's a good draw. Trial's an okay draw. Blight's a good draw. I probably should mulligan. Okay, much, much better. Well, now I don't have black mana, but I guess I could just put the Trial back. Yeah, that's fine. Trial kind of sucks against them anyways. What if instead of removing the added cards without fetches, we can allow Stifle into Pioneer? You got Stifle and Pioneer. Ooh, forgot about that one. Stifle and Pioneer, huh? I don't know about that one. There's Stride of the Elysian Grove. People just want to stifle. You just want to stifle my Siege Rhino trigger. I'm over here doing God's work, trying to play Siege Rhino, and you're over here. You're suggesting that we add Stifle to the format just so we can make Siege Rhino like not as bad. Finally, an upgrade for Lotus Field. Ooh, I like that. I like that. This is working out pretty well. This is working out pretty well. Stifle's just bad Tail's End. Yeah, but it costs 2. Tail's End costs 2 mana. Mana Leak and Unearth. I really like the suggestion of Eternal Witness and Pioneer. I'm going to stifle my 12/12. Want to pay First Dread, not in all formats. What exactly is there to combo with Stifle and Pioneer? I mean, besides Lotus Field, right? Pioneer needs Aether Vial. Coming from the person who wants to play with the combo deck with all 3 drops. I think I just block here. I'm with it. Okay, please don't have Fatal Push in your hand. I mean, I just gotta cast it, right? If they don't have Push in their hand right now, they almost lose the game. No push, no push, no push, no push. Don't have it. They don't have it. Come on. They don't have it. What's this? Deadly Dispute. Still could have push. Okay, no push. Woo, we did it, boys. Chat, we done did it. We have resolved Yasharn. And we have to be careful to not trigger Revolt on their turn, if at all possible. You'd add something? Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. I gotcha. Gigantha. So they drew push for their turn? Clearly I don't block here, right? Yeah. It's kind of awkward, though. Okay, less awkward now. I was going to say I can't do anything, but now I could just kill something if I want to. I guess I have to worry a little bit about the back half of Fable. I'm just trying to think of, like, how I lose this game. I can Chain to the Rocks the Witness, attack for 4, pick up Yorion, maybe play Rallier just as a random 3/2 idiot. I think that's fine. I want to kill the Witness because I don't want them looking at more cards. Again, I don't really care how many treasures they have because their treasures don't do anything. As long as I have Yasharn in play. Oh, I can't Rallier and pick up Yorion, so I'll just pick up Yorion. That's fine. I don't want to play the Rallier anyways. It's an Elemental Boar. I mean, kind of looks like a dino. It's like a dinosaur pig, right? Gigantha. Okay. No blocks. I mean, I gotta draw something. So I guess I can go Yorion. Exile the 2, Chain to the Rocks. Then get the Gigantha and the Fable token. No attacks. Here. Here. Not Fable Token, the Reflection. Alright, proceed. This pig is no Peppa. Definitely not a Peppa Pig. You have a riddle for me. I cost a lot of resources, but still died a fatal push. I don't impact the board, but I cost 3 different colors. Cost a lot of resources, but still died a fatal push. I don't impact the board, but I cost 3 different colors. Is it Mantis Rider? I mean, I guess Mantis Rider doesn't cost a lot of resources, right? I'm gonna tap both my black sources. I think I'm just gonna play a 3-2. I want to try and get this game over with. Malaria the Anima. I'm not really good at riddles. My guess is Mantis Rider. I don't think that's correct, but that's my guess. Does Chad have any guesses? Is it Siege Rhino? Why does Siege Rhino cost a lot of resources, though? Oh. I'm just gonna go hyper beatdowns here. I don't think I can play around push now. Man, I was in such a good spot. I just drew all lands. I bet I should lose this game now. Because now I can't play around push. I have to just block down. Yeah. Go to 5. Dave Pfeiffer, thank you for the 2 months. I don't know if I looked at that deck list yet. I don't know if I actually took a look at the deck list, but thank you for the 2 months, buddy. And then Frank with the 8 months. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. It's an interesting draw step. Problem is, I don't have anything to sacrifice. Right? I can sacrifice Chain to the Rocks and get the 1/1 draw card. Is it because the horrible Omnath Fires 5 deck I that I got baited by? Maybe. I remember that. I definitely got baited by that one. Yeah, but if I get the dog, they get another attacker, right? Am I dead on board if I don't do anything? They fire up Hive. I go block, 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 take 4, go to 1. So I'm not dead on board. So I guess I just go Incarnation Pass? Yeah, I think I have to go Incarnation Pass. Can't attack. But if I sacrifice Chain to the Rocks, I just lose. So I can't do that. Nope. Machine a Rhino. Rhino, we're chillin'. Just put your Rhinos together for my RCQ on Saturday to have a deck guide up somewhere. For Yo Rhinos, I don't think so. There might be an old one in the Discord and the sub guides, but it's probably an old one. I mean, there's probably not a ton of differences in terms of just how you approach the matchup, but I haven't been super into making sideboard guides lately. I know I did that a lot back in the day, but I just don't have a lot of time. I feel bad because I feel like I should offer something more to my subs. Oh hey, look, a Rhino. But yeah, I just don't have a lot of time. Alright, can I attack with Yorion now? I'm at 8. So if I attack with Yorion, 3 blockers. Block, 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 take 4, go to 4. If they steal a Rallier, then I go block, block, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if they steal Rallier, I still go to 1. So I think attacking is fine. Still no sacrificing anything. What are they doing? Oh, shit. Now I die at the claim. No! So Kenzin into claim, man. I don't think I can ever play around that. It's so rough, man. So rough. Yeah, that would have killed him too. God damn it. Classic streamer luck. Streamers are never lucky. This one. Go. Sounds good if I draw a green source. That's not an elf. I was really hoping they would play an elf. Yeah, well, they'll play an elf next turn. Copium. Surely they'll play an elf next turn. Yeah, the problem is now I want to play Fable next turn, but I can't because I need to kill the elf. Okay, never mind. Guess we're playing Fable. That's kind of green mana. Actually, gas, because I can go Fires, Incarnation, sack Fable, get Rhino. Next turn, second Incarnation, go ham. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. Let's... Wow, do I want to discard anything? Yeah, Doomwake Giant's kind of crazy in this matchup. I kind of like all my cards. I don't think I want to discard anything. I think I'm just going to go Fires, Incarnation, no attacks, sack Fable, get Rhino. I could also... I could sack Fires and get... I could sack Fires and get Doomwake Giant. How good is that? Sack Fires, get Doomwake Giant. Next turn, play second Incarnation. Sack the first Incarnation, get Yarok. Sack the second Incarnation, get... I can't get the Yorion because the Yorion's in my hand. I'm not gonna discard. I'm gonna go Fires plus Incarnation. I don't know what I'm gonna do though. Definitely gonna go Fires Incarnation. Is it better to get Yarok first? Maybe, because then I could double chain next turn. Maybe. I could see that. So sack Fires, get Yarok. Next turn, double chain. Second Incarnation. Although I don't have enough mana to... Oh no, I can get the treasure off of this. Yeah, we can go get treasure, plate, or Chain of the Rocks, kill 2 things, attack, get treasure, post-combat Incarnation. Yeah, that's probably fine. So we'll sack Fires, get the Yarok. Why didn't I tell me that Risen Reef isn't a Bay ability? It's something you gotta learn for yourself. You learn it along the way. No Nick, though, so we probably win this game. Next turn's going to be disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. You just went through 40 cards? Oh my god. You decked yourself? That's so good. Classic Tater Tot. He might be dead next turn. I don't even know. I don't know if I can deal 20 in one shot, but probably come pretty close. Yeah, I just don't really care about that. Yeah, that's fine. So now we can go pre-combat, chain to the rocks, kill 2 things, kill Blukronos, kill Gargaroth. This is disgusting. Then we go attack, second main, second Incarnation, sack them both to get Doomwake Giant, 2 triggers. Unfortunately, I can't kill the Caryatid, right? I can sack Reflection. What other 5s can I get? Because the Yorion's in hand. I mean, I guess I might want to set up Drowner. Right, so I can get the Doomwake and then get, like, maybe the Kenrith? I could also just get Siege Rhino. I could get Siege Rhino, Doomwake Giant. I wish the Yorion was still in my deck. I'm just going to get Siege Rhino plus Doomwake Giant, I think. It just puts the most amount of power into play, too. Didn't realize I was playing EDH today. Dude, this deck is so sick. This deck is so much fun. It does some messed up stuff. Yeah, we can get the Doomwake Giant, which sets us up for the Drowner of Hope next turn. Kenrith Siege Rhino is that lethal next turn? I mean, this is probably lethal too, right? I guess they can storm. Maybe something bad can happen if they storm, but... Alright, off it. Let's go. That was not close to being close. Their draw was not very good, so... Dude, Yarok is easily the best card in this deck. It's so sick. And it's like, the cool thing is you just go Fires Incarnation, and then you can just sack the Fires to immediately get it, because you don't need the Fires once you have the Incarnation going. So it's just like, it works so perfect with this deck. This stuff might be a little too cute, like this might be win more, but I mean, I'm not going to say no to putting Doomwake Giant in my deck. I think we liked the Rest in Peace last time, but they didn't show us Storm the Festival. They also played Blukronos and Gargaroth. So they might be more of like a less of a devotion deck and more of a mid-range-ish deck, but those could also just be one-ofs. Every once in a while I get baited by Yarok and Pioneer. This deck got 12th in the challenge, which is why I wanted to try it out. Let's cut the Blood Mage. Guess we cut the last time. Yeah. Be right back and buying all these cards. It's kind of based. Yarok might be randomly expensive. Still waiting for chat to buy me a foil Doomwake Giant. This sounds a little sketchy, but this deck farms black red. Yeah, I can imagine. I don't know how black red's supposed to beat this deck. All right, Godless Shrine on 1, just in case I draw a Mountain and Chain of the Rocks on 2. But they're probably gonna play Carried anyways. This doesn't shut off the Haven, does it? Tap for additional blood. Loses all land types and abilities. But this is... yeah, okay, that's not how it works. I mean, this fixes my mana, kind of, so I'm going to cast it, but... I'm going to put it on the Overgrown Tomb. Is Stream Decker down again? Dude, I fucking hate Stream Decker. I got a bad feeling about this. Stream Decker, hello? Bro. There it is. Old Growth Troll. Alright, I would like to cast a Fable of the Mirror Breaker. They didn't play a land that turn. It's good for me. Doomwake exception. Yeah. Doomwake casting Doomwake. What a time to be alive. Second Haven. Okay. Eldrazi Displacer, huh? Well, I do have colorless mana with the Overgrown Tomb. So let's discard the extra Siege Rhino. Man, what is our turn going to look like? I'm probably going to go Fires Rhino this turn. I kind of want to keep everything else. Displacer's kind of cracked in this matchup. I think I'm only going to discard the Rhino. Okay, go to attacks. I think I'm fine with discarding the extra Rhino because I have the Displacer to trigger it, so like I don't need the second Rhino. And it's not like once I have the Fires in play, I'm not really using my mana on anything else anyways. So I think this is fine. But I want to get the Rhino in play because it pressures Karn. So like if they go Karn and hold some stuff up or whatever... Oh, okay. That gets me a Mountain for Chain to the Rocks, though, which I'm actually going to cast this turn, I think, just in case they draw Nykthos. So let's get Ketria Triome, and I can cast the Chained off of the Treasure, which is actually kind of gas. And this is good if they draw Nykthos. And then I still have 5 mana for next turn to play the Doomwake Giant, or I can go untap land, Displacer plus activate. I guess I'm getting the treasure off the Fable token, too. We're about to be 2-1 with this deck. I'd be 3-0 if I wasn't a buffoon. But I don't know. I think that game was pretty close. I don't think I necessarily misplayed. I just think it was like a judgment call, you know? Bologrenos. I think I can beat that one. Ho 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 ho! Yarok has entered the party. Well... I'm at 15. I guess this turn's going to be kind of boring. Just going to go black, colorless, blue, green, Incarnation, Sack, Blight, get Skyclave. But next turn we'll have some good times. Especially with the Reflection. I guess if I sack the Blight, I lose my colorless source, but I think that's fine. Oh, I could have deputied the Havens. Why didn't I do that? I should have done that. That would have been way better. Yeah, I should have deputied the Havens. I think we're still fine, but that would have been sick. Not this game, but there may be spots where I could deck a Grand Player mid-combo with Displacer and the Cavalier. The first match I played with this deck, Bolin, that's exactly what happened. I Deputy of Detention 2 Cavaliers, and I had 6 mana, and I just went end of turn, activate twice, mill 20, untap, mill 20 more, or whatever. It was disgusting. It's so sick. Oh, it was so good. I lost the match, but I did get to deck them out. Okay. So, copy this. Kill this. Cast Doomwake Giant. This is kind of a massacre. Somebody call 911 for my opponent. Cast Doomwake Saga for Drowner. Oh, I plan on it. Here at 5. Okay, resolve this. You get a 3/3. I could get a Rhino, put them to 2. I mean, Drowner's safer, right? Drowner's way safer. Gives me colorless for the Displacer, too. So GG's. Massacre is -2/-2. I mean, you know. You know what I mean. I'm mad that you were showing me this deck because I just settled on my Pioneer deck and I have to play this instead. I don't know if I'd recommend playing this in an RCQ, but this one will probably make it to YouTube. Usually anytime I win 2 matches, it makes it to YouTube. This hand's based. If they're playing a creature strategy. Is Omnath banned in Pioneer? No, it's not. You can play one in this deck to get with Incarnation, and I think some of the Incarnation decks in the past have played it, but I mean, honestly, Omnath is not that good in Pioneer. Nobody plays it. But I tested Transmogrified Titan. I played that deck for like a couple of leagues when it first came out, and I was very, very disappointed with the blue-red matchup. I played against blue-red a couple of times, and I just felt like I could never beat any blue-red deck. I think it's good if you can dodge blue-red. Surprised there isn't one, and thanks to whoever gave me a sub hats. Yeah, it's just like the true power of Omnath lies in the fetch lands, right? It's much, much worse without the fetch lands. Kind of a disappointing turn 3 because they didn't play a creature, but yeah, don't worry about the last league. This league, at least, we're turning it around a little bit. I've got 2 decks for an RCQ, Bant Humans and Abzan Greasefang. What would I run? If those were my 2 choices, probably Greasefang. I think it has a higher ceiling. And I thought that the mono green matchup was bad, but like I thought about it a little bit more. You Goldfish Parhelion faster than they can play Karn. So I don't. Maybe it's like better than I thought it was. I'm gonna get Spell Pierced, aren't I? Hey, YOLO. Don't Spell Pierce me. Why would you ever do that? I said no. Rude. Bullshit. Yeah, but that's certainly the biggest reason why Omnath is a Z play in Pioneer. Is just because there's the only fetch land is Fabled Passage. Okay, well their draw is horrible. So I can go Incarnation, Chain of the Rocks. Do I sack the Chain of the Rocks? Just to cycle? I don't think I do. I can get the dog, but I can just go Trial into exile their graveyard next turn. So I want to keep the Chain in play, I think. Yeah, so I just won't sack the Chained. But obviously I want to get the Incarnation while the counterspell up. This is still fine. We have Evolving Wilds. There's the fetch lands, the common ones from Streets of New Capenna too. I guess you could play those. Those are the ones that when they enter the battlefield, you sacrifice them immediately and they get a basic tapped. But like those are pretty bad too. They're just like worse versions of Wilds because you have to sack them immediately. Okay, not bad. So let's go Omen first. Trying to find a Siege Rhino, I think. If I don't want lands, it's pretty good too. And now I think... Okay, I have to think about this. Do I want to sack Fable or Omen? Alright, what are we getting here? Fable or Omen? So if I sack Fable, the only thing I can get is Rhino. If I sack Omen, I can get Cleric for another Incarnation, which then lets me get double 5-drop next turn. I can Gloomshrieker, can Rallier, maybe just Rallier back the Omen, because I'm a little light on cards. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Rallier back the Omen to get more cards. I think I like that. Sadly, I don't think I want to draw a Doomwake Giant. I might want to get it off Incarnation, but I don't think I want to draw it. Well, that might have been bad, because I could just draw the Doomwake, sack it to get the Drowner. But, like, getting Drowner is kind of bad if they just have Lightning Axe. They put just Impulse? Oh boy, that's bad. I mean, I guess they have Phoenix, but... yeah. Increase points for deck tech. I increased it a little bit. Inflation, Daniel, inflation. Okay. So now I can go Trial, make them sack Phoenix, and then get the Bloodmage to exile their graveyard. Which is pretty good. Probably gonna do that. Discard 2 of these lands. Yeah, so let's go... might as well draw a card first. No reason not to. Even Lithoform Blight their Hall, the Storm Giants. Jeez. Lithoform Blight Hall. Draw a card. Yeah, I want to get their graveyard this turn so they can't go nuts with Delve spells. Yeah, the ultimate betrayal. I know, I feel bad. So we pass, sack the Trial, get the Bloodmage, exile their graveyard. Get the Bloodmage, exile your graveyard. John1028, thank you for the 3 months. Welcome back, buddy. Hope you had a good day today. That was a good turn. Good enough that they don't want to play anymore. Alright, let's go. Rest in peace. Eidolon. What else do we want? I mean, you could talk me into Mystical Dispute, but it's like, what are we disputing? The problem I have with Dispute against Phoenix is you don't really want to dispute many of their early cards, like cantrips. I mean, Pieces is a good one to dispute. And by the time that you're able to, by the time they're able to cast Cruise, they can just pay for Dispute, right? But I guess, like, Dispute's good against their post-board plan, which likely involves Shredder and Drake. Because, like, their best way to beat Graveyard Hate post-board is just jam Drake. And Dispute is good against Drake. So maybe it's, like, not good against their Game 1 configuration, but good against their post-board configuration. I think we can probably cut the package here. We don't really need that in this matchup. Knight of Autumn's not doing too much. Kind of like the rest of our threes. Yeah, I guess there's just not that much to cut, right? Deputy's good, Bloodmage good, Mimic good, Cleric good for added consistency. Maybe I don't need all 4 trials, all 4 chains. This deck is winning. This deck is based. Pulsomere might be bad. It's not really fighting much, but even just like gaining 6 life and getting 2 wolves with Yark is pretty good. What am I looking at? Don't worry about it. Let's trim a trial. I don't know. I'm going to trim a trial and bring in 2 disputes. Not all of them, but I'll bring in a couple. How much are donor decks? I have a Nostalgia from 2015, deck that I have the Sea Tested and Pioneer. 2015. We do for donor decks are 25. Cleric Incarnation, all lands, huh? This hand's pretty awful. I'm going to ship it. Okay. This hand's good if I draw Blue Source. I'm going to keep it. It's a little risky, but I'll keep it. You do need a Pioneer deck for RCQs. I don't know if I'd recommend this for RCQs, but if you want to have some fun in a league, highly recommend. Alright, so now we hope they play Shredder on 2. Please play Shredder, or Thing in the Ice. Yes! Still need to draw blue mana, but... that's not blue mana. You can play a 3-mana 3/3 next turn. Yeah, it's pretty much just like all 4-ups and all 1-ups. Like 4 of all the engine cards, and then literally just mono toolbox stuff. Okay. Pieces, Opt, Consider. They took Pieces, Consider. Blue Source? Okay, not quite. It's a question, do I want to run out a 3/3 or just pick up Yorion? I think I'll just play a 3/3. Get a little beatdowns going. It's probably not good because they're just going to kill it, but... I'll donate 100, but it'll require some tweaking to make legal. You don't have to donate that much, Blanchett. That's a little too much. But yeah, for donation decks, we're full. I usually do them every Thursday. Currently full this week, but next week there's a spot open if you want to do it. Jeskai Tempo, huh? Ooh. I've been trying to make a deck like this work. I was playing just red-white, but I've been trying to make a deck like that work. Okay, base draw. Attack for 3. They didn't cast pieces, huh? So I guess they probably have a counter spell. I don't think I can afford to play around it because I'm missing a land drop, so just kind of have to jam. Shuffling 80 cards in an RCQ sounds exhausting. It's not bad if you don't double sleeve it. But yeah, the first RCQ that I played with Yorion Rhinos, I double sleeved it, and it's just it's a chore. It's a shuffle 80 cards double sleeved for multiple rounds. Wow, no cruise, huh? So discard Dispute, and I think that's it. I could discard the Omen because I can't. Yeah, I can't cast the Omen this turn. Wow, that was nuts. Okay, so let's go. And if they have Spell Pierce, I could attack first and lead on Rest in Peace to play on Spell Pierce, but the problem is that I'm triggering Shredder. Lead Unchained. Well, the problem is if I lead Unchained and go to attacks, even if they have a 1-mana removal spell, they just kill the Shaman and I attack for 3, and then I'm still at the spot where my Rest in Peace gets Spell Pierce, right? Honestly, I think I'm fine with them getting a card off of this as long as I can resolve this. Like, I think I win the game if I resolve Rest in Peace. Yeah, I could also just not cast. I could also just not cast Chain of the Rocks, right? I could just go cast Rest in Peace, pass, and like just be okay with that. But yeah, I'm just gonna cast this card. Could EOT Omen too if I wanted to. All right, well that resolved. They have 6 cards. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill. I don't want to give them a card. It's got to be really hard for them to win now. Yeah, I could maybe Omen if I wanted to. I guess I can Omen because then I get even if I don't find a land, I have the token, I have the Shaman token to make a treasure to cast Kenrith. So, yeah, it's probably fine. I mean, that is a card that is good against Rest in Peace, but I guess I was supposed to cast the Omen first. Just in case they wanted to pierce it. Trial's kind of awkward against the Young Pyromancer, huh? Because if I guess I could lead Chain to the Rocks, target the Pyromancer. But then if they cast a cantrip in response, then my Trial's blanked. I think I'm just going to bottom both. Okay. Okay, that's pretty good. Oh, you know what they probably have? They probably have Anger. Alright, I'm going to lead on Chained. No, maybe they wouldn't play Anger. I don't know. I'm going to chain the Shredder first, and then we'll chain the Pyromancer. Repping Burn Spell or Cantrip. Yeah, that's why I can't keep the... I can't afford to keep the Trial there. So now we can go attack. What's this? We're casting Galvanic Iteration to make a 1/1. You got it. Now we can just pick up Yorion. You got it. Yeah, that's tough. Oh, does this mean they actually have the Anger? They might. Might have the Anger. I mean, even if they do, I'm still a massive favorite, right? My hand is just all gas. We winning today? I think we're about to be 3-1 with this awesome commander deck that we're playing in Pioneer. How's the mana bin for Displacer? This is like one of the first times that I haven't had access to colorless, but it's been pretty fine for the most part. You could just have Galvanic Delve Spells and Phoenix. I mean, likely at this point, right? They got a Spikefield Hazard and a Treasure Cruise. Don't think that's where they want to be. Okay, how can I kill them this turn? They're at 10. I guess I can't kill them. But I can just go... I guess I can't even Fires Orion. I can go Fires Incarnation, sack the Fires, get Yarok? I mean, what if I just go copy, attack with both? Yeah, I'm just going to go copy here. No, this is better, I think. Get 2 treasures, and then second main, just play the Yorion and blink all my shit. How's the Phoenix matchup against Mono Green? I think it depends on whether or not the Phoenix deck has Thing in the Ice. I think if they have Thing in the Ice, the matchup is pretty good for Phoenix, but Sans Thing in the Ice, I think it's not great. 3, 4, 5. Kill your thing, draw a bunch of cards. Blink. This. This. I was one tap the Displacer too. Sack that. Do this. Draw some cards. Kill your Shredder. You sack. I draw a card. Make it 2/2. Swap out Magma Spray for Flame-Blessed Bolt. Yeah. Yeah, there's some upgrades that we can make too, for sure. Okay. Round 5 of the league. We're 3-1, chat, playing for all of the marbles. And I think this hand is pretty good. I'm going to keep it. It's a little awkward because I want to play Mimic on 1. But if I play Mimic on 1, I can't cast Chained on 2. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to cast Chained on 2. Oh, that's like the worst possible land. Because if I play Triome on 1, I can't Chained on 2. I have to play one of these 2 lands. So I guess I just play Godless Shrine first. Because then if I draw a Temur Triome, I can just go Temur Triome Chained, and then this on 3. Just remember as a way to counteract Green Devotion at the time. Which one? Magma Spray? Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, no, there's definitely some things that I want to look at. Okay, that's a pretty good draw. Right, so now I can go Steam Vents tapped, Chained the Virtuoso, next turn tap land Trial. We're going to Cherio's list of Paradoxical Outcome and Paya. I've got a winning record with it, but lost the timing out more than once. Cheerios with Paradoxical and Pioneer. I know that Taimu loves some Paradoxical Outcome. Okay. This is kind of a base trial. Take 7, go to 11. So we go Trial. A sack a homie. Play the Triome. Next turn, we can Fable Tapland, maybe Chump Block. Hopefully they don't have a creature. Shit. I said hopefully they don't have a creature. So I can Cleric this turn, but Cleric is kind of awkward if they have the Reckless Rage, which they probably do have. But I can't avoid playing a creature this turn, right? If I play Fable, they still can just Reckless Rage. And at least if I Cleric and survive, I can play Incarnation, sack Trial, get a Skyclave next turn. So I think I have to play Cleric. Because I need to have access to Incarnation next turn. I wonder why this deck doesn't play more Clerics. Does that weird you out that this deck doesn't play more Clerics? I thought most of the Incarnation decks like maxed out on Clerics. Sajiri Shelter. I mean, I'm chump blocking if they let me, so. I want to pull up that list that E. Blanchett sent, though. Do I still have it up? I do still have it up. Yeah, so this is the OG quote-unquote deck list. Now, we obviously have to, change it up for 2022. But, like, the concept of Seeker, Mantis Rider, Rabblemaster, like that creature core. Can upgrade some of the removal spells. Like, we could play, like, more Shocks. Play, like, Wild Slash and Flame-Blessed Bolt if we wanted to. Could maybe play cheaper Planeswalkers. I don't know if I want to play Stoke the Flames, but it is good with Rabblemaster. Might not be a Jeskai Charm deck, though. Although Jeskai Charm is decent with Rabblemaster, too. Odds willing. Oh shit, am I dead? Put a card on top. Yeah, and then the Homestead Courage kills me. No, Courage is only 8, right? They have nothing else. Courage is only 8. So I got a 1, right? 8. The blocks. Oh, so they have God's Willing. Is that what this means? Okay. Cast Incarnation. Not gonna attack. Sack Trial, get Skyclave? Oh no, I just get Rallier. Because that plays around God's Willing. Yeah. Okay, we're staying alive, chat. And now I can go Fable into Siege Rhino to stabilize. We're staying alive, chat. We're staying alive. If we don't, I was gonna say, if we don't die this turn, the game's over. Alright, up a game. That was a sweat. Whew. That was a sweat. Up a game against or heroic, excuse me. Alright, Fry is pretty based. Monastery Mentor. Play with Fire, Private and Wild Slash. Oh yeah, sure. Play with Fire, and Wild Slash. Yeah, there's probably some more upgrades that we can look at. Would you consider playing the Prowess creatures in that Jeskai deck? Like, what do you think about that, E. Blanchett? Do you want to go that low to the ground? Because you could go, like... I mean, maybe you're just making it into a Prowess, like a more aggressive deck at that point instead of a mid-range deck, which is maybe not the goal. But you could go, like, Swift Spear, Soul Scar, Seeker, Mantis Rider, and then, like, cheap burn spells, stuff like that, maybe? Just, like, start a little bit lower to the ground. I don't know if you're interested in doing something like that. Is 9 Lives cracked against them? It is, right? This card's nuts against them. Oh yeah, Boros Charm too. Boros Charm's a good one. I'll think of something. I'll brew something up. How about Eidolon? Is Eidolon good? This stuff is probably too slow. I don't think Doomwake Giant's ever killing anything against them. This is exactly the nonsense that I clicked the stream to see. It's really sad that I boarded out Doomwake Giant, I think, 3 out of 5 matches, but I have cast it, so... what else are we cutting? Does Knight of Autumn do anything? I mean, it's life gain, I guess, but... This thing good? It's probably not that good. Alright, let's go with this. I think I want the 9 lives against them. I don't know if they could beat it. Alright, I just want to see 4 trials in my opening hand. Sand has no interaction, but I think I have to keep it. A 1-drop, that's good. When do we get Pioneer Rhino Pod? This is basically the same thing, right? Alright, Chain of the Rocks. Or not Chain of the Rocks, the Trial. I meant to say Trial, I didn't draw it anyways. Okay, I guess I blight my own land so I can get red mana. Not bad. Might have God's Willing, but not bad. I'm probably casting that one. I'm just going to cast that at the Siege Rhino, I think. It's like also kind of good to just make them use the God's Willing. Oh. I'm going to kill that one instead, I think. Yeah, and the next turn we can just go Fire Siege Rhino. This is kind of gross. I also missed a land drop. I think we're good, chat. I don't want to count my, hatches before they chicken, but I think we're good. Monastery, Swift Spear. I declare no blocks. And they didn't... I feel like if they had the Rage, they might have cast it. Jesus. Alright, let's go. Marsh. Fires. Just Fires, Rhino, pass. Rhino. Your turn. Based. It feels so fucking good to cast Siege Rhino, man. It feels so good to cast Siege Rhino. Okay. I accept. I just chump block with this turn. Oh, don't fry me. Please don't fry me. Okay. What happens if I double block Swift Spear? Oh, no. Then they just go Indestructible the Vanguard. And then they Reckless Rage the Apparition. But then I don't lose the Siege Rhino, right? Oh, no, they just Reckless Rage the Rhino. And then I lose it all, yeah. But they still lose their Swift Spear, but then they get a 2-2, which they can sack the Trial. If I single block the Swift Spear with Rhino, they could just have Defiant Strike. Then I lose the Rhino. Yeah, I could just take 8 damage, but it's probably going to be 10. Yeah, I think I'll just take it. I think I can take 10. I mean, it's kind of awkward if they leave up God's Willing, but... Actually, it's not. Right? I could just go nuts. So I can go pick up Yorion. 1, 2, 3. Cast Fable. Cast Yorion, Blink the Fires. Or no, I just go Trial. Right? I just Trial them. I just go Trial Yorion. Fable, Yorion, Tribal. Well, the problem with that is that I don't get to blink the Trial. How relevant is that? Probably not that relevant, right? It's probably fine. It's probably better to just get the other token. I'm just going to have so many blockers, right? Might as well blink the Skyclave, right? I guess they might kill the Skyclave. I'll blink the Skyclave. This is disgusting. Oh, this is bad. Now they just sack the token. I shouldn't have blinked the Skyclave. Yeah, this is dumb. Now they just sack the token. But Yeah, I shouldn't have bounced the Skyclave. I think I did. I think this was a good turn. I just shouldn't have bounced the Skyclave. I mean, I think we're fine, but, you know, I think we'll be okay. This one. So they can God's Willing to save the Vanguard. It's fine. But now I don't even, like, die to God's Willing, because I have 2 red blockers and 3 white blockers, so... And I'm at 10 life. Just have, like, 1,000,000 blockers. Maybe I lose, but I doubt it. They have conceded from the game. Let's go! Chat, we 4-1 with Doomwake Giant. Can you believe that? And I almost 5-0'd. I think if I had taken that judgment call and made it the other way, that could have been a 5-0. That could have been a 5-0 with Doomwake Giant, I'm just saying. It was a close one. Alright, so let's pay out the Believers. Or 1, choose outcome. Yes. Obviously. Let's open up some chests. And we're going to play Siege Rhino, but not the same deck list. We're going to play a different Siege Rhino deck. I think it's the second Emrakul that I've opened.